Going over to the Cultural Department podcast, we have Pink News founders accused of sexual misconduct. Now, this comes to us thanks to the good old libs of TikTok. I should, not spoiler, I should give you a visual warning because they look as creepy as, yeah, they're quite disturbing. Now, libs TikTok says, quote, breaking: Anthony James and Benjamin Cohen, the founders of the LGBTQ propaganda news site Pink News, has been accused of sexual misconduct by more than 30 members of their own staff. Who could have possibly seen this coming? Which, yeah, they look. I want to say they look like they look how you'd expect. Now, I'm not a Harry Potter aficionado in terms of I don't know it word for word. However, I did read the books and saw some of the movies growing up, and I can say for sure Harry Potter does not have a T-shirt like that. So it's a bastardized Harry Potter costume. The gentleman on the left, he's got, well, the glasses are terrible. The glasses are maybe 3 times what they should be in terms of the size, so obviously that's off. He's got wrong glasses for Harry Potter. He has a wand and looks like a robe, and he does have a Hogwarts themed, or at least the colors of the attire Hogwarts, but it's a dress shirt, and they painted on the dress shirt saying, "I love," was it trans rights? Which I read Harry Potter. I know that's not in the book. There's some weird stuff in there. Don't get me wrong, but that's not in there. And I think I've followed Pink News for a couple years. They are an extreme far left news site. And again, I recommend you read it because, again, the more you know, or rather, you want to have a well-rounded opinion. Also, if you want to look at it as a kind of a cultural warrior, or look at it from like a competition or combative perspective, you always want to know, like a wise warrior once said, you want to know thy enemy more than you know thyself. So you want to know, what are they talking about? You know, what kind of lies are they pushing, perhaps? So I've been following them for a little while in terms of that news site. I think I follow it on the Facebook, and yeah, it's mostly trash, but at least you kind of know what they're talking about over there. And you also have, looks like his partner is dressed up as, I mean, completely ridiculous. He's dressed up as Malfoy. He has a wig on. I mean, with his body composition, he very much have been he's much more suited for one of Malfoy's cronies. Because, yeah, and he's wearing a bastardized Slytherin robe, but it's got rainbows all over that. Again, not accurate to the movie. He's also holding looks like a dinner plate. It says, "I love LGBTQ rights." Yeah, it didn't go as far as I thought it could. And again, right now it's just accused. There's no hard evidence. They'll get their day in court. So we'll see what the future holds. I mean, 1 or 2 usually gets their attention. I mean, 30, that's a pretty big number. But again, just want to make sure it's clarified. Right now they're just accused. Though I would argue they are guilty of looking terrible from a fashion perspective. I mean, look at this. That looks rudimentary to say the least, but I partially digress. And it got about 500,000 views and 20,000 likes. Now, looks like Libs of TikTok also pinned the source. And let's see, it's from humanevents.com. And they have Benjamin, what's this? Let me pull that up really quick here. So Benjamin Cohen, he, him pronouns in his profile, is the founder and CEO. And Anthony James is a he, him. He's a COO of the company Pink News. Now, diving down to the other comment section here, you have Hazel Appleyard saying, quote, "Really? Honestly, I'm shocked. Who would have thought the founders of this horrendous website would have, or be horrendous people? Didn't see it coming." Getting 313 likes. The TikTok did respond saying, "I'm absolutely shocked." Getting 144 likes. Paul Zupa says, quote, 30 members, that's a Diddy level perversion. Can't say I'm surprised, getting 88 likes. Gunther Eagleman says, quote, "It's always them," getting 172 likes, which, no, it's not always them. Fact check, false. Unfortunately, the public school does their fair amount of damage as well. Not just mentally, but try to keep them out of the family friendly, physically to the kids as well. Base Electrician says, quote, "How much do you think they hated printing this headline?" And Pink News says, it's a headline from pinknews.com saying, "Donald Trump declares victory in 2024 presidential election." Getting 49 likes, which, yeah, a lot of the memes that they post on the Facebook are very much bombastically against Trump, and yeah, pretty much feeling as much hate as they can against the opposition. Very, 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 very rarely ever actually bringing up any articulate arguments or, reasons to vote for the other side that aren't just vetted in, political identity. Let's see. Levercat Media TM has a parody from Jaws. Republican Canadian girl says, I'm shocked, getting 9 likes, which feels so bad for her. She is described herself as God Mega Tradwife. I feel bad for her because she's stuck in the People's Republic of Canada. She's so close to freedom. She's like right there. And yet she's stuck where she can't defend herself with a firearm, even own a gun in most cases, don't have power of free speech, and with totalitarian POS as a leader who is allegedly the bastard son of the Castro. Fidel, specifically. She only got 9 likes, but I'll make her. There, she got 10 likes. There we go. Reddit Echo Chamber says, excuse me, sure, your pronouns are showing. And I forgot if this is White House Press. Is it a White House Press event? We had a biological man wearing a dress, having short Hillary Clinton hair, pearls, and his bulge is showing. Getting 89 likes for that one. Scrolling down more and more. Alan says, it seems like they keep proving conspiracy theories right. There's a little chalkboard that says experts. There's no checks under there. Conspiracy theories. And it's like, was it 10, 20, 37 check marks under there. Getting 14 likes. Bow-tied Queen also says, quote, just because your lifestyle is disgusting doesn't mean I'm afraid of you. Getting 4 likes. Little Simpson gif there. James says the Lisa Simpson meme where she's, talking to a crowd of people. She has like a projector behind her. The projector says, quote, the plus includes pedos, getting 47 likes, which, yeah, it's interesting. It's quite horrifying when they are people of that cultural and political ideology that actually push for what they call maps. And not like maps that are useful, like the ones from Dora the Explorer or from your grandpa's glove box to actually help you get to a destination. And again, cover your ears if you have trouble listening. Their definition, and it's horrifying that they're actually serious, is they want to have tolerance for maps, which they call minor attracted peoples. Which, disgusting. Yeah, can't but think. Probably be best safe to throw them in jail, but that's just my 3 cents. Used to be 2 cents, but 40-year hyperinflation gotta be 3 cents. Lisa did get 47 likes for that statement. Let's see. Wireman says, why are the alphabets always like that awful? And there's a pride flag with Satan written on it. And what does it say? Satan loves what? Well, I remember the Target thing was they had an enamel pin, well, metallic, well, Chinese in metal. High quality, I'm sure. But there's actually a pin at Target last year where they had the picture of Satan saying, Satan respects pronouns. People bought that. I'm sure they sold out in San Francisco, don't get me wrong. But the overall cultural backlash in the U.S. was so strong, they actually shelved a couple of those products. Well, more accurately, took it off the shelves. Now, this picture also has a picture of Satan that says, not today, Jesus. And a creepy-looking guy also wearing that t-shirt. That did get 21 likes. We'll see. And we'll see if the evidence comes to the forefront, or maybe they get their day in court, or like most of these cases, it seems like more often than not, they'll probably just settle outside of court for an undisclosed amount. I'm not sure if they would bankrupt them, because again, 30 is a pretty big number. Obviously, 1 is too many. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I think a lot of people are kind of thinking they have the propensity to be guilty, and it seems like most of the comments here are in agreement of that. But let me know, are you surprised by these accusations? Do you think they'll actually go to court? And do you think this will actually decrease any of the support for Pink News? I mean, when I follow the Pink News on like the Facebook, 95 to 99 of the comments are just all in echo chamber, giving accolades. There's a poster, usually someone who's just giving Kamala accolades for reasons. There's not a lot of political or ideological diversity in the comment section, but do you think they'll just stick with the program no matter what happens to the founders? Do you think they'll stick up for him regardless if any evidence does come to the forefront? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so click that button. I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make sure better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.